What's up guys, today I'll be teaching you how to make a paper boat. Now, this video was made when I'm sick, because you guys, I might not look sick, but I don't have any fever, but my nose is sick. And I've also been sneezing, so yeah. So this is what you do. First you do this, right? And then you first have to make sure it's not origami. Like my paper is already origami, but if it is origami, just try your best, because even though it's not origami, it doesn't really matter. If you guys can't do it, then try using a normal paper. And on this how you do it. Now first you fold them like this. Now you have to make a hat. If you guys know how to make a paper hat. So here. I don't think you do it with origami. And the reason you can't do it with origami is because because if you fold it like this thing won't happen. So then, if you guys know, you see this bit, so this bit is open, right? So we want to do this, put our hands inside of it, and then we do this. So make sure this thing is out, like a hat. I'm using a mini paper, so a little hole there, you open it, and then you flatten this bit like this. Like this. Then you do this. Oh yeah, I forgot how to make it. Then you do this. Then after it's like this, you do. Oh, let me use a different paper. Because you have to use big papers. Small papers won't work. Small papers aren't that good. Big papers are really hard. No. Like, I'm going to make sure I'm not using an origami paper, because with origami, you can't really make a hat with it. If you can make a hat with it, you can do it like that. So then you do it like this. Now, making a paper boat is very easy. Let's do it like a paper plane. You can make a paper plane origami, but you can't make it out of the boat. Then you do this. Now this is the hat. And this hat is so many. So then you do it. Now make sure to do this, because no, you don't have to do it. I just do it because that way it doesn't get loose and it's easier. Now it's a hat. Ta-da! So then you see this bit. And then, wait, now I just remembered. No, I actually did it correctly. It's not because the paper was small. It's actually because I did it correctly. I just forgot to do this part, because I haven't been making paper boats since. Now I can do it. Now you open it like this. And you see those bits? You do it like this. Now I teach you how to make a paper hat, a paper boat. Now I'm going to teach you how to make a paper, an origami snapper. Now, origami snappers aren't actually origami. They're just called origami because they're as small as an origami. And also, if you need to float it, you can do this. Or you could do this. Now, I made a paper boat. Now you can make a paper origami snapper. Now do it. This is going to be the tongue of your snapper. Even though it's called origami snapper, it's actually not origami. So then you need to put it down. And then you see the back? Yeah. You squeeze it. Then it's like this. It's a mutation. So if you want to make a paper boat, this is what you do. You do this. Now you can turn it back. It's just really hard. Now you do this. Now, and then you can turn it back into a hat. Now I'm going to turn it back into a boat. And I'm going to turn it back into a snapper. That's as far as you can go. So this is the tongue of the snapper. And you can also put 2 eyes and their teeth. If you guys don't know, origami snapper. It's a puppet. You can put it on your glove. It's like a glove. And that's as far as you can go. Wait. You can also make a boat without a sail. You could just make a rowboat. Like a rowboat. Or you could just cut off this piece. No, cutting off the piece will just be worse. Wait. And also you can put anything in it, and also you can make a rock, and you can also make a speedboat. What to do is you first have to be careful with the scissors. If you cut it, you also have to use this much, this much. Imagine just this much there, and then you can just pinch both of them, and here. Now then you have to make sure, you have to squeeze the bottom bit so that way it doesn't get down, because if even one piece of water gets in it, the whole thing drowns. So you have to make sure to leave this thing up, or you could chop off the piece. I didn't actually chop it off. I'm not cutting it, I'm just getting the tip straight. No, you guys don't do it because you guys might snap it off. There. Hey boy. And a origami snapper. Yum, 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 yum.